Using an income annuity to pay off a mortgage. That's what Peter asks us here. So let's read this. Hey, Josh, hope your rehab is going well. I got to get my take off old Splinty for a few minutes because Splinty's following me around like a shadow and it's getting on my nerves. Need my private time. Need my space, Splinty. So the rehab is going well, I suppose. I'd rather not have to do it, but at least I can sleep at night. I'd like to know what you think about this strategy. We owe $92,000 on our mortgage, and we're paying about $503 a month with, looks like 25 years left. Yeah, I guess it's 25 years. There's a typo there, so I'm assuming it's 25 years. If we take $90,000 and invest it in an immediate annuity for a life, we would receive $416 a month. The strategy would allow us to pay off our mortgage in about 11 years and have an additional $416 plus the mortgage that he's no longer paying when he turns 70 years old. What do you think about this? It's actually a pretty good strategy. I like that strategy a lot. And I emailed old Peter here, so I said, just make sure you're doing it. The annuity is a joint and life survivor annuity. I did the video yesterday with using income annuity to bridge before you take Social Security. There's just no way I can make that justification simply because you're only going to have it for 10 years. You know you're going to put in roughly $400,000. You're only going to get, I think it was, I don't know, 25 or 30,000 out of it. So that's not, and then it stops. So it's not beneficial at all. But in this case, yeah, I mean, if you're putting in, if you're getting $416 a month, let's just do a $416 times 12. That's $5,000 a year, and okay, so he's 60 years old. So he's getting $5,000 a year on $90,000. He's getting a 5.5% payout, distribution yield. All right, remember that's the whole thing. The 5.5% distribution yield for he and his wife, and he looks like he's about not quite 60. 5.5% distribution yields, roughly 60 years old. I don't have any qualm with it. Again, I'm on the cusp of saying 5.5% or less. I probably wouldn't do it if I'm 65, but 5.5%, given I'm not 60 yet, it doesn't look like, or pretty doggone close. That's not bad, man. I mean, think about it. If your life expectancy, we'll just say 90, that's 30 years at $416 a month. That means it's going to pay you out $150,000 on a $90,000 investment. You know, that's, you know, it's not going to make or break you, but that's not a bad, just to go along with Social Security. I don't have a problem with that. I'm a fan. $90,000, you can, I guess the alternative is to just take the $90,000 out and pay off the mortgage outright. Because he has $92,000 on his mortgage, the annuity is going to cost him $90,000. But the problem is you're going to have to take out more than the annuity, the $92,000, because you got to pay tax on it. At least with this, you can stretch your taxes out. So I got no qualm with that. Now you're still going to have to come up with another $85 or something like that because your mortgage payment is $503 and your monthly payment on the annuity is $416. So you're still going to have to come up with some excess cash flow. But like you said, in 11 years, you're freeing up $919 of cash because you don't have the mortgage payment anymore and you have the annuity kicking in guaranteed. So I got no qualm in the least with that strategy. I mean, look, I haven't crunched the numbers verbatim. What's the word I'm looking for? I haven't gotten my trusty calculator and crunched the numbers, and I don't want to do that. And the reason for that is because this makes sense to me. It says, look, I got my mortgage paid off essentially by my annuity, which I think is a great strategy. If I die early, my wife still gets it. If I die late, I still get it. If we both survive, we're going to get $416 for our life expectancy. And to be perfectly honest, a joint life expectancy, if I don't know how old your better half is, Pete, but if your better half is 60 or younger, your joint life expectancy, one of y'all going to live probably to your 95. So that'd be 35 years at $416 a month. No problem at all. Hope this helps. Smash, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.